New this morning, the FAA has lifted its order on flight reductions at all 40 major airports, including at SFO and Oakland International. The order was put in place to ease staffing pressure during the government shutdown. Ground Force Will Tran standing by live out at SFO with the very latest on this. And too bad it's storming, Will, because everybody was expecting delays to go down as a result of this news.
Absolutely. And now if you are delayed, you cannot blame it on the federal government shutdown because it was self-imposed, James, but they lifted the restriction at 3 o'clock our time this morning. So we are 2.5 hours into basically a new era because now the flights are taking off on time, unless, of course, you're at SFO and you have some weather delays. But don't blame it on self-imposed delays because of the federal government shutdown, which said that they would restrict the amount of aircraft by 10% at 40 major airports, including SFO and Oakland International, because they were so afraid that with the air traffic controllers calling out sick, they could not handle the workload. It was a safety issue, and that's why a couple of weeks ago they said they would start doing that, and we covered it wall to wall on the first day that happened throughout the whole week. But then last week, they reached an agreement with the federal government shutdown ending, and then the air traffic controllers starting to get paid, and they are coming back to work. So that is good news if you are traveling today. You know what? Sans the bad weather conditions at SFO, which we all know a little fall can slow things down. But the bottom line is so many people, James, as you were well aware, they were fearful with Thanksgiving coming up that unless there was a federal government shutdown ending, that would be carried throughout Thanksgiving. That's no longer the case. We will get reaction throughout the morning, but we are 2.5 hours. You know what? Your airplane might be grounded, but those restrictions have been lifted. Back to you.
All right, Will, thank you very much.